Jai Shri Ram. This is a new hobby I have developed or developing. And well, it is simply looking into a book, and as you keep reading, you summarize it so that you have an audiobook ready and time is not lost, and you can take feedback from others. And of course, remember 90-20 or 90-10 or 80-20 rule applies to every book. 80% of the stuff in the book is either already known to us or something not of much use. So quickly get to the 20%. In fact, there's a book on how to read a book. I made a recording earlier, I'll do that again later. Now let us talk about Les Giblin. I think the S is silent. That is the name of the author, I think. Lesgiblin. Okay. How to have confidence and power in dealing with people. Okay. He says 85% of the people who have success in any business, occupation, profession, yeah, are successful because they know how well to deal with people. In other words, he says 85% of success depends on how we deal with other people. He also says that human relations is the science of dealing with people in such a way that our egos and their egos remain intact. Face saving. You see, the Japanese believe in that. Everyone hungers for appreciation and acceptance. Everyone hungers for appreciation and acceptance. We are famished for compliments. So, if you can genuinely provide praise, compliment, then you will have the master key to human influence. Okay. For every person who loses their job because they have failed to do it effectively, there are another two who get the sack because they cannot deal properly with other people. Okay? That's a good quote to remember. And also remember, the more wounded the ego, the greater the crimes or extremes a person will go in order to defend it. So be careful. Well, here I am reminded of the Hanuman syndrome and Jambawan's pep talk to Hanuman. Otherwise, Hanuman would probably have not gone ahead with the mission. And if you want to get someone to do something, always think of a personal reason why they would be willing to do it. Something that will affirm their identity. Okay, Georgia, a state in America, isn't it? There was a General Oglethorpe who had no success with his logical arguments in persuading King George to fund a new colony in America until he pointed out that none of the colonies had his name. So he should have one colony in his name, and that's how it went ahead. Okay, tell a man that his ideas are stupid and he will defend them all the more. Use threats or scare tactics and he will simply close his mind against your ideas regardless of how good and how sound your argument might be. So the best way to convince people is doing a little bit of ego massaging. So use a common or expert opinion as a low pressure means to getting people to think your way. Think your way. How? Expert opinion. Tell them how Krishna said this or Rama said this. So speak through third persons. Speak through third persons. Because people won't necessarily listen to your argument for something, but they will listen to impartial third parties. That is why you see lawyers produce witnesses to convince a jury, and why customer testimonials are employed to sell a product in advertisement, you see. Further, to be good, your conversation must be relaxed, and there must be a fair amount of idle banter. So, successful individuals are good at small talk and engaging people in conversation. Okay, skill in using words and small talk, that's essential. So, you must not be scared to indulge in light-hearted chit chat. Light-hearted chit chat is essential. See, so TV hosts are also trained in that. See, the finding is nuggets and gems in conversation come only after you have dug a lot of low grade ore. So don't be afraid of small talk. Anything that threatens self esteem is dangerous. You should never be sarcastic. Never be sarcastic. So, experts in psychology says that people do not like to be made fun of even by close friends, but will never mention it because it would make them look like a bad sport. So never be sarcastic. And The best way to get a job done is not to ask someone to do something for you. It is to ask them to help you think about how to do it. Ask them how to do it. This will make them feel appreciated. eh? And they will be motivated to demonstrate their intelligence. I think we talked about the Pygmalion effect. eh? Praise people and they will try to live up to that praise even if it is insincere. Let a person know you think they can do it, and they will do it. That's the beauty. Remember, these are not shallow personality technique, techniques, personality shallow personality manipulation techniques. These are based on human psychology. So, to be a scholar of success, you have to be a student of human nature. To be a scholar of success, you have to be a student of human nature. What's your hobby? Studying human nature. Another hobby? Collecting people. What does that mean? Give them a long lecture. So, Les Giblin, I think the S is silent, poor fellow. As usual in this dumb language, letters are there, but you are told it is silent. Lesgiblin. He was a great speaker and he trained many companies and he wrote many books. Okay. He's the former top salesman and was the salesman of the year in 1965. So this is an old book. So the book was How to Have Confidence and Power in Dealing with People. I hope you enjoyed listening to this. Jai Shri Ram.